Hi guys, Hamilton Erridge here, president of New Lifestyle Diet and author of the book So Damn Hungry. And this week I want to talk to you about coming out of the pantry. And what I mean by that is talking about your issue of emotional overeating. Now, I'm not saying go write a book or go on YouTube or Facebook because obviously, boom, that job's already taken. What I'm talking about is sitting down with a close family member or good friend and really sharing what you're going through. This is something I talk about in my book, and this is something that I had to go through. And I can remember a number of years ago when I was out running errands with my wife, and I just pulled over the car and I was like, enough's enough, I have to tell her. And I'd been holding this secret back for so long, and it felt extremely vulnerable, but I sat down, we were at the parking lot of Home Depot, and I just sat there and I told her everything. And I said, look, I'm under a lot of stress and pressure, and I use food to handle these things, and I use food to comfort myself. And I know when I tell you I'm going to the grocery store to get milk and bread, it's really my secret snacking trips. And I would go and I would tell her about visiting the deli and the bakery at the grocery store and how all the ladies with the hairnets knew my name. And I would buy food and I'd snack in the grocery store. I'd open up chips and cookies when I was shopping, or I would make sure that there was always food in the car whenever I was driving around, or all the insanity, all the stopping for gas and eating at the convenience stores, and just the night after nights of eating when she was in bed. And I told her it all, and it was super embarrassing, and it was just something that really a scary moment. And the most remarkable thing happened. We both laughed so hard we were crying, because what ended up happening was the first time I ever really verbalized what I had been doing. And I thought this was a confession to my wife, but really it was a confession to me. And I also realized that for the first time in a long time, instead of turning to food for emotional support, I was opening up to her. And opening up to another person was huge. And I hadn't done that in a long time. I had held on to this secret, and it felt so liberating to be able to do that. So what I want you to do this week, my challenge to you, I want you to go out to a good friend or a close family member, and I want you to sit down and just express yourself. Be honest. Tell them what you're going through. Don't ask them for solutions, just ask them for their understanding. You want to have somebody in your life you can turn to, someone who, if you're in a hard moment as you're trying to get through these issues with the food, instead of reaching out for it, you can reach out to them. You can call them on the phone or go talk to them. Having somebody in your corner is absolutely giant. And as I said before, turning to somebody else with your emotions is so much better than turning to food. And I know this is super scary, and it's kind of really a vulnerable position to put yourself into. And if you feel you're not ready for this, then send me an email, hamilton@sodamnhungry.com. Tell me what you're going through. I'll reply back. You might find just going through that and hearing back from me gives you the confidence to go to your close friends or family member and talk about this. So I'm happy to do that for you. This is something that I went through. I cannot encourage you enough to do this on your own. So please take this challenge, and please come visit me at my website at sodamnhungry.com, where I have other tips and great videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And I look forward to hearing from you. Once again, I'll see you next week with another video, and together we'll stop being so damn hungry.